she's gonna be calm or she's gonna act like she's about it. So I feel like you might have just wanted it to pop off a little bit and feel like they're arguing over him.
Yeah.
In which case, it makes him an attention seeker.
Most guys are. Most guys are. Okay. Another thing I want to get you guys' opinion on is another thing that kind of done the round last week is would you want your wife to take your last name? So I kind of put it on my story. I done a little poll on my story. There was a guy on Twitter talking about how if he gets married, his wife can't hyphenate his name or or keep her last name. It's either his name or there's no marriage. And I done a poll, and quite a few people agreed with him.
I think he had like 67% agreement.
Okay, thanks for that. I didn't realize what the numbers were, but yeah, no, it was a high percentage of people agreeing with him, and I wanted to find out what you guys' opinion on in that situation. And I'll let Leanne go first because I know I think you responded to this on our story.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because I really like my surname.
You know what? It's a good honest answer. It's an honest answer.
But at the same time, if I was having kids, like we'd have to all have the same surname because when you go on holidays and stuff, like it's a mess. It's very, very confusing.
I can imagine.
So I probably would like just take the surname, but I really like my surname.
Okay, would it be in a situation where for work purposes you would keep your surname, but for anything else you would take your husband's surname?
If I was a celebrity, maybe I would think about it a little bit hard. Like it's not really going to make a difference to my CV. But if it was like putting ultimatums on me, like I probably would like want to dig my heels in and be a bit petty and say you're actually not going to tell me what to do. It's the year 2020, but hopefully it wouldn't even get to there because if we're looking to have a family and stuff like that, it is the right thing to do and can't really make him take my surname, even though my surname's awesome.
Some men are okay taking their lady's surname.
Really?
We know a few people.
Do we?
Okay, I know a few people, and we know at least one in common, but I'm not going to name them right now.
Send me a message.
I can just imagine him getting buoyed by his friends for like having the
He's going to get tormented.
Wow.
Oh man. So now, Pierre, what about you? Or no?
I don't really care if Robin takes my last name or not. We spoke about it before. She's like, nah, not really. Like, obviously, I feel like it's a bit of a old thing to do. Like, like I'm your property. I'm like, to be honest, I don't care. As long as my children keep my last name, you can have your second name. And to be honest, I can understand how long it must be filling out forms and changing your names and shit. I'm like, whatever. Like, we're married.
That's a very thoughtful and considerate approach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think of that. No?
Yeah. Me? For some weird reason, I'm very old-fashioned on this. It's my name or no marriage. Like, it's cool. It's cool. I don't know why I'm like this, but I'm like this. This is just who I am. I'm like, yeah, well, it's a marriage. Like, we're going to do it properly or we're not going to do it at all. So if we're doing it properly, you're taking my name. If there's no point. What am I doing?
Yeah, but the thing I notice now, especially with a lot of people in our generation with their kids and stuff, they're actually hyphenating the names.
That's cool. That is cool. I'm not for it.
You're not for the hyphenation?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Man, I've got enough hyphens to name as it is.
Exactly. My name's hyphenated as it is. Like, it's cool. No. Like, the kids, like, I don't know. I have the kid's name. Kids can have names from both of us, as long as the kids have my last name. If we're getting married, then my wife's got to have my last name as well. Because, you know, we're a family and we'll be part of the Mitchell family. You know, that's how it is. The door will say the Mitchells. Like, not the Mitchells plus.
The Mitchell's hyphenated.
Nah, it's not happening.
Oh gosh.
What about you?
So with me, I was talking to Dana about this a few weeks ago. Well, when it came out, and apparently we've had this discussion before a few years ago. Where apparently because I don't remember the conversation, but apparently I said to her, "You either take my last name or there's no or nothing."
I fully believe that.
But
100%.
why? But now, I feel like now I'm more open to the fact of I think I'm more open. I'm not so worried about the hyphenation or keeping the last name, but I feel like if I have kids, they have to have my last name.
Yeah.
Only because I'm the only boy in my family that's after keeping the family legacy. So
Yeah,
the
you gotta
family
keep
name
that
carries
family
on with
name.
me. Yeah. Because when my sisters get married, they're going to take someone else's name, so the family name carries on with me.
Wait, Samson. So wait, you automatically assume your sister's going to take someone else's name?
I feel like they will.
Ah.
I feel like they will. Funny story though.
Old-fashioned values there.
No, funny story though, because one of my sisters told me the other day that my dad told her not to take. My dad told one of them not to take her husband's name if she gets married. But then I think she argued that and said, what if our mum's father had said the same thing? Would he have accepted it? He said no. So, you know, I don't know if she would or not, but we'll see. But I assume they're going to take the husband's last name, so I have to carry on the family name. So I feel like my kids.
So your sisters are your justification.
Wait, justification for what?
Passing on the last name.
What, for me?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. My sister. Oh, say that again.
No, I said because what you said. I said so. You're saying your sisters are your justification for you passing on your last name in marriage.
In marriage, no. In marriage, it's not a big deal. But for my kids, I said they have to have my last name.
See.
Yeah,
I completely lost track on that little part.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they have to have my last name because obviously I carry on the family name. That's it. Yeah.
So what might sound like a silly question. If you don't take your husband's surname, so if I kept my surname, would I still be a Mrs.?
Yeah.
Mrs. with my same surname.
Yeah, you'll still be Mrs. with your surname. It's just that, you know, his surname might be different from yours, which is peculiar.
I got freaking crazy that the only thing that changes is the title.
It'll be mad. It'll be mad.
Like I woke up
I'm so sure one of you would have to change name or both of you got a hyphenate.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's guys out there that are hyphenating their last names with their Mrs.'s last name.
Yeah, that's another popular thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love you too much. Like, I'm just not gonna make you. You'd have to fight someone.
No, but what if he's willing to do that for you? Like, as an expression of his love for you, he wants to hyphenate his last name with yours for him as well.
I'd appreciate it, but when you guys go to the pub and you're playing football, like, you're beasts. It's not gonna go well. Anything you could say, oh, look, your shoelace is untied. Yeah, Mr. fucking Weeze. Like, no.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. Especially with people like us, yeah, we would do something like that.
It's true. You know, soon enough, you know, one of us will start calling whoever's hyphenated the name or has a wife's name will start calling them Mrs. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Who wears the pants?
Yeah, it will happen.
Like, it's not gonna go well.
Unless that person's willing to fight me, like I know it's gonna come out of my mouth.
But how would you know? Because if you don't get back to the wedding, you will never know. You may never find out.
Well, it's gonna come out. Yeah, someone's gonna let it slip. Like no more than 2 months, it's gonna come out. I'll be like, wow, you didn't invite me to the wedding. I'm gonna take extra offense for that, and I will always refer to you as Mrs. Whatever your wife's name is, I will permanently refer to you as Mrs. with her name.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit petty at times, and I would definitely do that.
Yeah. You're not gonna want to send no Christmas cards. Oh, let's send a card. No, babe.
No. I would remember to send every Christmas card being to Mrs. and Mrs. with the last name.
Oh,
so they're not fully lesbians.
Yeah, in my eyes, I will see them as lesbians. I'll be like, I knew a man called this, but now he's known as she. And
oh my gosh.
No offense to anyone, but I'm just letting you know, like, this is how the friendship is gonna be. Once you violated it like that, this is the new level of the friendship.
Oh my gosh, that's savage. That's heartless as well, man.
It's not heartless, man.
I
will think about it, and I will do this out of friendship. Yes.
It's all in theory.
If you was the first one, Sam, and you took the name, then people might look at you differently. You might set a trend.
Say that again?
If you took the name, they might look at you differently. It might set the trend.
It won't.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you're like 6'4", so technically we will look up to you when you change your last name to your future wife's name.
as much as I believe,
up to you.
I like to believe I'm a trendsetter, but I don't think I'll set that trend. I don't think I can set that trend.
Dude, you need to believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to take the first step.
No, I believe in my capabilities and what I can and can't do, and that trend I cannot do.
You just gotta make Debo be your spirit animal.
Yeah, exactly, man. That
Get the bike in the slippers.
Oh, get some Snickers, yeah? Mad.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
no.
if anyone says anything, you want some of this? No.
I'll let PS say it off first, and then, I might follow. No?
Oh, about taking your missus' last name.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Wow.
That's not gonna happen.
No long thing.
I'm Jean-Pierre Bleep till the day I have to die. Already got there's too many hyphens in my name. I don't need more.
Yeah. Well, you can always just remove your last name and just take your missus.
No, I'm not doing it, man.
What if she was like famous, like Nicki Minaj? Would you be Mr. Minaj?
No, of course not.
Why not?
No, you want to be known as Mr. Minaj.
No.
Hey,
But she's a breadwinner. She's a breadwinner. You'll be a stay-at-home husband. Like, why not just take your missus' last name?
Yeah, but I want to take my name. That's my name. That's the only thing I have with
my name, poor politician, my name.
That's that guy named Pride. That's what it is. Oh. That's
And
nice.
also, if she took your name and then for some reason you had to get divorced, but she wants to keep the name, is that a problem?
It depends.
Yeah, I would probably kick off fast. I'd be like, we're done. You can lose my name. You can go on as whatever your name is, X, or you can go back to your original name if need be.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like your stage name and you're making money off it. I'd be like, look, babe.
Well, he's it. My name.
No, I got. If you want to use my name, I got to get some money off it.
Yeah.
Well, Tina Turner kept her surname when she divorced Ike. And
Yeah,
got
but they
money
had to go to court and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I think the same thing happened. Oh, what's her name? I forgot the name. Madam C.J. Walker. No, Madam C.J. Walker. When she divorced her husband, she kept her title, Madam C.J. Walker, even though she was no longer that, and her husband was fighting her for it because she was making a lot of money off of that name. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I might allow you.
Once money enters it, it changes the whole perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possibly.
I gave you my name and now I want it back.
Exactly. I'll be like, this is your name. You've gained my name up until divorce. Once divorce happens, you may go forth with whatever last name you choose, as long as it is not my name.
Yeah.
Maybe that should go in the prenup.
You know what? I have time on my hands.
Okay, good question then. Would you guys sign a prenup if your significant or future husband or wife brought it up?
Alright, so
depends. Most likely no, but it depends.
On what?
How insanely in love I am at that time. That's what I would say. If it's absolutely bonkers and I can't tell left from right, then I probably would. If I've got some sense left, then it's a no.
Okay.
So you need to explain to me again what prenup is. Is that where you sign it and then you get
that's terms and conditions which you lot choose. So it's a prenuptial agreement. So it's terms and conditions you lot choose to abide by if or when the marriage ends.
Alright, so of course breaking it down basically is like if me and Robin break up and she's done a prenup, she gets half my shit. Or she doesn't get half my shit.
No, you guys agree on the fee.
That's the default of marriage.
Yeah, you guys apparently you can either agree on the fee or I don't know what a prenup actually looks like, but apparently you can agree on a fee if she does stay for X amount of years. She's entitled to so and so.
A prenup is down to you two as adults deciding it yourself. It's your own independently created contractual agreements to each other at the end of the marriage, as opposed to the mandatory state laws which apply to all marriages.
I still don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to answer about signing the prenup because I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so in short, it's like this. Say, like we all know, it's like whoever's a breadwinner gives the other person half, or normally it will be the man gives the lady half if you get divorced.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a standard thing. So then if you say to your missus you want to do a prenup, then you'll be like, hey babes, if we get divorced, how about I want to be really generous to you, rather than you only getting half, I'm going to give you 90%, and then that's it, it's done. Or it could be like, you know what, babes, you know what? If we split, I want you to sign this prenup, and you're getting 0. That's it. It's something which you two independently create, which ignores the laws given by the state.
Okay, I get you now. So if I was like Jeff Bezos rich, then yeah, prenup. But because I'm not Jeff Bezos rich and I'm relatively average, I don't need one.
Trust me, I think no matter how rich you are, I think the poorer you are, the more important it is. I think when you're more rich, it's less important. It just means that she's severely mooching off you if you're Jeff Bezos.
If me and Bobby were to break up, the only thing she's gonna take from me is my TV and my game console.
I don't think it works like that, dude. I think it's going to be a lot more than that.
And to be fair,
I think you want that prenup, you know?
It clarifies a lot of things like later in the marriage.
Yeah.
Like, to sit down and say, you know what, I've come with this, you've come with this. If we build it together, fine. Let you know where you stand.
Yeah.
Rather than it goes pear-shaped and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that you were. Because you know, some women will get dark. Some men, I know my aunt got divorced and she had properties before she got married. And this guy was like, right, I want a piece of everything that you had before you met me. And he came with nothing and walked off with 30 grand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, where they do that at? But then if it was a woman, it wouldn't be, people wouldn't look at it so bad.
Yeah.
Even though it's still bad. So I own my property, so you're not taking half of this, mate. Like, we need to talk about it.
So you would sign a prenup then if you were in that situation, or if it presented to you?
I wouldn't just like, if he gave me the things I sign it, I'd be like, fuck no. We'd have to do it together and make sure we're both happy.
Okay.
And ready to go.
Actually, I think that's the most sensible thing to do. I think for all people now, it's like, unless you are so secure that you're okay funding someone else's lifestyle later on, I think it just makes sense to sign to discuss the prenup with your partner before the marriage and sort it out between you two properly as adults. Maybe get your lawyers or whatever to make sure it's done legit and fair, and that, you know, you've done this at your best moments rather than when you're absolutely hating each other and trying to see how much you can get from each other.
Yeah. Because I know a girl, she had a job, she had all of her stuff going on. She got married and she just decided one day, I ain't working. You earn enough, you keep both of us. And he wasn't on board for it. But then technically, that means if they get divorced, she gets half and she stopped working. And she didn't even have no kids.
Wow. Wow.
That is not. That is not.